No matter what you believe is happening in the world right now, we all feel deep down that change is necessary, and the change starts with each and every one of us. Quarantine has given most of us the opportunity to self-analyze and re-evaluate the consequences of our everyday choices. So this video is about what quarantine made me think of and do. Please share the thoughts you've been having in the comments below. Having the need to be busy all the time is a trauma response and fear-based distraction from what you'd be forced to acknowledge and feel if you slow down. As a society, we created this fast-paced world driven by the economy where we always must stay busy and chase something to be happy, where we must strive to get validation from others and derive our identities from what and how much we do rather than from who we are. We are so preoccupied with working, eating, sleeping, and going places to be entertained that we don't really know ourselves deep enough to feel comfortable by just being. And if we are honest, we don't really know what being is. By ignoring self-analysis, we went on being robots, conditioned by our environment and unconscious programs. Our fear of missing out distracted us from what life is all about, and that is connecting on a deeper level with oneself and one another. People change out of inspiration or desperation, and I feel like it took desperation to remind humanity what is important and what's not, where to allocate energy and what no longer deserves our attention. In this crisis, we have been reminded our life is finite. Most of our fears and problems are self-created, and we should slow down sometimes to appreciate this incredible gift of just being alive. Clutter is nothing more than postponed decisions. If you find it difficult to say goodbye to the things you don't need, you're probably an indecisive person just like me. The space we live in is a reflection of our mind. The more stuff we have, the more chaos it brings into our lives. When we settle down in one place, things just start to pile one on top of the other, and then a year or two later, we find ourselves surrounded by clutter. By eliminating instead of organizing, we allow new energy to come in and flow freely. To end this vicious cycle of cluttering and decluttering, we need to start acquiring less, and by doing so, create more space for what matters the most to us. We don't need a handful of people doing zero waste perfectly, we need millions of people to do it imperfectly. As a society, we are still far away from going zero waste and plastic free, but I believe small improvements like switching to a bar soap or a bamboo toothbrush is a good start and could make a difference if enough people committed to it. It's inspiring to see the rapid rise of eco-conscious brands striving towards sustainability and, respectfully, the growing demand for eco-friendly products. Becoming conscious of our unconscious habits is a lengthy process. This change doesn't happen overnight. It requires a lot of attention and effort, and that is because the consequences of our bad habits don't directly affect us. They affect us indirectly, making it difficult for us to trace it back to ourselves and realize it was our choices that contributed to these consequences. Unlike us, Mother Nature is patient and generous. It gives, gives, and gives more until it's given too much. The only value we can bring back to nature is cleaning up the mess we've made. So why don't we get this message now and start improving? I'm currently documenting my transition to plastic-free toiletries. I'm so excited for this experiment and I hope to share it with you soon. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please share what was going on in your mind during this time of uncertainty. Remember, we're in this together. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.